don't know the power of the dark side.
You underestimate my power!
Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day today so far. So in this video we're going to be reacting to episode 5, part 5 of Kenobi. So I'm going to be completely honest with you, I feel the last episode and probably even part 3, I've been too soft on this series. I feel I've been too nice, I've been too gentle. So I'm going to quickly recap my not thoughts, but I'm going to quickly recap my ratings of the episodes before we jump into part 5. I feel, like I said, every single episode that part 1 was perfect. I wouldn't change a single thing about it. I absolutely loved it. Put us back into the prequel feels, put us back in the original trilogy feels. It just was perfect for me. So part 1, 10 out of 10, as I've said in every single episode so far. Part 2 was good. We got some action, got off Tatooine. I would give part 2, I would say a 7.5. It was good, had some good action, like I said, some nice Leia scenes. He uses the Force again. Part 3, that's when we see Vader. That's when we see some stuff kind of feel off to me. Now, like I said, it's very hard to explain, but it just felt a little off that episode. It was good. I thought him in his castle, all that stuff, him suiting up, perfect, beautiful. It was kind of when they got to the planet where I started having my issues, and when he kind of confronted a person he hasn't seen in 10 years. Just some little nitpicks I had with that episode. Obviously nothing major, except for that fire scene, which he just let Obi-Wan go. Didn't make any sense to me. He just let him escape off planet. Didn't make any sense. He didn't have a tracker. He didn't have anything. He just literally just let him go. So I understand people are going to say, oh, he's playing cat and mouse. But for someone as elusive, I guess the word is, as Obi-Wan, you haven't found him in 10 years and you just let him go like that, he could be gone for another 10 years. So didn't really make much sense to me. Like I said, I like the episode. I'm going to give it an 8. I actually think part 2 was better than part 3, but just seeing Vader again, seeing Obi-Wan light his saber, it got me in the feels. I liked it. So I'm going to give it an 8. Okay. So for part 4, I think I gave this like a 7 or something, or 7.5 when I first watched it. My rating for part 4 is a 4. Rewatching it, I'm not happy with part 4. I think it is below average. Writing below average. There's so much stuff about it. It was comical at some points. I don't want to go into too much detail. I feel like it was a waste of an episode, and it was 30 minutes long. So, like I said, one gripe I think I have about this whole series so far is the episode lengths. Too short, I think. I feel like they're too short. So for me, how I rate TV shows and movies is on a scale from 1 to 10. 5 being average. It was average, it was okay. 6 is above average. 7 is good. 8 is great. 9 is awesome, amazing, almost perfect. And 10 is pretty much like, I don't think I would change a single thing about it. 10 is, like I said, episode 1 for me was 10, where I personally wouldn't change anything. Maybe a little tiny nitpicks for 10, but obviously you kind of feel, when a show or a movie is a 10. Kind of like Avengers Endgame for me is a 10. Infinity War, you feel kind of special while watching it. So, like I said, episode 1, I felt that specialness. Part 1, I felt that specialness. So that's why I gave it a 10 out of 10. But yeah, now this is the last episode before the season finale. So in my experience with TV, The last episode before the season finale is usually the best episode. It usually has the big twist, the big moments, something big in it. And then part 6 is usually the continuous of that big moment / twist. So I have high hopes for this episode. I feel like if this episode is lackluster or average, I am scared for part 6. I'm scared for the last episode of the season. So, I mean, I don't want to put too much on this, but like, ever since part 1, I feel like we've been going down a little bit. So I feel like this part 5, this episode 5, needs to really skyrocket this kind of show. And I'm so excited. Of course I'm excited. I love Obi-Wan. I love Star Wars. I don't like to be negative. Like, I don't want to be negative about shows. Like, this is something that I feel like should be one of the biggest shows of all time, because of the character of Obi-Wan. So I don't want to be negative. I want to love this. I really want to love this. I want to love this. So hopefully episode 5, oh my god, I'm just looking at it, is 43 minutes long. Okay. You know what? I'm going to be positive. Time to be positive, okay? Just because it's 43 minutes long doesn't mean it's going to be bad, even though 43 minutes is not long. Okay. You know what? Episode 5, part 5, 43 minutes long. Let's get right into it. So we got Vader here. Of course, we saw him in the thumbnail for part 5. Got Kenobi's saber from Phantom Menace / Attack of the Clones. I'm ready for this, baby. Bring it on, Kenobi. Let's go, starting right now. This is Coruscant. Oh my god, let's go! Flashback! Let's go!
Was beginning to think you weren't coming.
Oh my god.
Good.
Full
Maybe
body
I'll
chills
stand
right
more of
now.
a chance.
Look at these two beautiful people! Oh my god! Let's go! Oh my god, Vader's remembering.
Sister is here.
Why do you have to cut away from that, man? Dude, the voice is just... I don't know if that's computer generated or if it's actually James Earl Jones, but it's perfect. It sounds so good, man. Oh, man, that flashback just caught me off guard. Totally caught me off guard. What a great way to start an episode, though. Really good. It gets you in the vibe, man. It gets you in the feels. Oh my, look at all the lightsabers. There has to be like a recognizable saber in there, probably. It's pretty dark for me, so I can't really see it. Oh my god.
Be mindful. A Jedi's goal is to defend life, not take it.
Mercy doesn't defeat an enemy, Master.
Oh my god! Dude, I love this so much! Oh man. I love this so much, dude.
3-4 hours.
You have one.
3
And block every other
hours?
remote access. Everyone else.
To
We're gonna
open a
lock down
door?
Every other entrance in this facility.
The music already, this, sorry if I'm talking loud because it's so loud in my ears, but the music, like, already is so much more better. So much better than the other episodes so far. I don't know why. It's not like classic Star Wars music, but for some reason, I don't know, just it's better.
I'm going to need a ladder.
It's not playtime right now, Princess.
Oh
Do
my
she
god.
asks.
Matter where I was.
The night of Order 66, you were a youngling. That's how you knew you saw him.
Stop.
The others.
That's enough.
He killed the other younglings,
Enough.
but somehow you
Enough!
Show us. Okay, it's starting to explain stuff, which... Okay. Show us. Oh! My god.
I tried to help them, but I couldn't. I played dead.
think they would. That's super sad. Like, that's depressing. But I think he would have known
Family I knew.
you were playing dead.
Why didn't you save us?
He was being uncivilized, using a blaster. Dude, some of this choreography, I mean, that's sick. Yes, that is sick, but like the smacking and pushing is kind of weird. Oh, what a move! We've seen that move before. Throw it into the crowd of stormtroopers. Why are you holding it, man? Oh, you have to. I thought it was like a grenade. Oh man, every time seeing this, just.
There's no way out, Master.
Oh, he's got this too. He's got this one too.
What's wrong?
It's
Nice. There's a lot of trust in
You wanna tell
him.
me how you gonna fight without a weapon?
There are other ways to fight.
It's a lot of trust to put in a guy who screwed you over. I'm assuming we're gonna get a scene kind of like
He's on his
in
way.
Last Jedi, where
Die soon.
Reva protects Obi-Wan and tries to fight Vader. Oh, I put a poll on Instagram saying, do you think Reva's gonna die? And I think 78% said she's not making it past this season. It's not looking good for you other 22% that said she's gonna make it.
Your weapon's gone. It's over.
I love Aiden Christensen so much, dude.
Victory, Anakin. It blinds you.
Bro, give us the actual Imperial theme. Like, this is like kind of a weird rendition. Oh my god! Holy!
You're a great warrior, Anakin. But your need to prove yourself is your undoing. Will be.
Dude, this is phenomenal. This is great. Executed very well. Crap, you are not gonna do that. What an idiot. Like, Obi-Wan's not there. What are you doing? Yeah, he doesn't even need his saber. Oh my god. This is fantastic, man. Oh my god. Dude, this is nuts. Holy crap. Oh my god. He's absolutely toying. This is him. This is Vader, man. Toying with her. Wow, this is one of the coolest fights I've ever seen, dude. Holy crap.
Did you really believe I did not see it, youngling?
Oh my god.
You are of no further use.
There he is. There's the Grand Inquisitor.
Revenge does wonders for the will to live, don't you
Holy crap. I don't know how she's gonna... Oh. The thing that he dropped. Bro, Qui-Gon was gone within seconds. How is she crawling around like this? Luke? Alright, so I've had some time to reflect, and I think this is probably one of my favorite episodes in Star Wars television. I'm going to be truthful with that. I thought it was fantastic. Obviously, like, there's some very good episodes, of course, through The Mandalorian, through Clone Wars, through the Book of Boba Fett. But yeah, I'd say out of all those shows, this episode is probably like in my top 5 of Star Wars television episodes. It was so good. So it's no shocker. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. It hit every single beat I needed it to hit for an episode 5. Like I said, before I did the reaction, the episode before your season finale needs to be a banger. You need to hit. You need to kind of leave you at the end of the episode like, just, I want to watch the next one. I want to watch next week's episode right now. And I think this did it perfectly. So as you can tell, like, by my voice right now, sorry if I'm being a little loud. I mean, it's 1 o'clock at night and I live in an apartment with lots of people, but I am so happy. Flashbacks, beautiful, fantastic. Oh my God, to see Hayden again. I don't know if they did any work on his face, but he looked exactly like he did in Clone Wars. Obviously, like, you can tell, people age. It's been 20 plus years since he's looked like that. But I thought that it was perfect. It looked perfect. Obi-Wan, of course, back with the Jedi mullet and the big, nice trimmed beard. They look great. Of course, Obi-Wan had this saber that he did in episode 1 and 2. And this might be a little much to ask, but I just want one more flashback, please, of Anakin and Obi-Wan just even talking. Even talking would be fine. So hopefully next episode we get one. But other than that, like, I'm very happy with what we got with them training. We also got another flashback. Yeah, we got Anakin storming the Jedi Temple, killing Reva's friends, killing Reva's friends. I don't know. I have to watch it again. I don't know if we actually saw, like, him put the saber in the kid or him, like, swinging or anything like that. But, you know, Anakin with the 501st, kind of walking with the hood up, just, like, has those, didn't have Sith eyes, had just a terrifying look on his face. Like, just so good, man. So good. This is what we wanted to see, and they delivered it this episode, which I'm so happy. Obviously, I would have preferred in the other episodes if they just put, like, some stuff, but we got it in this episode, so that's all I'm wanting. And as I mentioned, this episode for me is a 10 out of 10. Now, I did give the first episode a 10 out of 10. I'm going to say I like this one better than the first episode. It's very close, like I said. The first episode, there was something about it that was just, it felt so good. Maybe just back in the swing of things, back in Star Wars, back with Obi-Wan and Ewan. But by all means, the first episode, like I said, was perfect for me. And this episode, like, even this episode, like, there's maybe like 1 or 2 things I would have changed. Obviously not big. I would say the music, like, use the music, man. Use John Williams. I know John Williams was doing stuff for this, but use the Imperial March when Vader was walking out. Like, it sounded like a rendition. It didn't quite sound, well, definitely didn't sound like the original Imperial March, but I that's one teeny little gripe I have, is just incorporate that music back in. The music this episode was better. Even though it wasn't, like I said, the original stuff, it was like some renditions, but it was better, I felt, this episode, especially during the scene where Reva lands there and all the stormtroopers come out and they're shooting at the gate. It was just blasting in my ears. Like, obviously, like I said, it's not the original stuff, but it was very good. So this episode definitely has the best music out of any of the other ones, hands down. In the episode, Anakin said, or Darth Vader said, I knew it was you, Padawan, or something like that. So curious on why he would let her live this long when she knew it was him. Because if you guys have read any legends or any source material for the comics or anything, you know Vader does not take well to people knowing who he is. Like I said, I think the only people who knew were the Grand Inquisitor and Thrawn, and of course the Emperor. But, you know, he doesn't take kindly to that stuff, so it was a little strange, you know, her knowing that long and being alive. But yeah, might as well, if we're talking about Reva, let's talk about that fight. I just did a quick video for Instagram. I think that was probably one of the most creative lightsaber fights we've gotten, and I think I think that might be in my top 5 favorite lightsaber fights, if not top 10. I thought it was really, really well done. Vader was just dodging everything, and then he had her saber, and then she like it was double, and it was like whoa whoa whoa, and then she did it into 2, and then he chucked it to her. He chucked her the saber. He's like, you know what? Pick it up, let's fight. Which was fantastic. Oh my God, he's just toying with her. Now this is how you toy with her, Episode 3, whatever, I'm not going to get into it, but this is how Vader toys with people, and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. And another scene, like, there are 4 or 5 scenes probably in this that'll just leave your jaw on the ground. And another one of those scenes, oh my goodness, was when the fake ship was taking off, and Vader just kind of grabbed it, pulled it to the ground, and started ripping the ship apart. Oh my God. That was beautiful. I love to see, like, Vader this episode felt so much more like Vader, like in all the other episodes. It felt kind of like how he feels like in Rogue One, where there are a million things in his way, and not one single thing will stop him. Obviously, they got away, but whatever. But he literally, oh my God, just the visuals of him just going like this, ripping it down and ripping the thing to shreds. It was so good, man. I'm like, oh. And honestly, it feels so good to be like so happy about a Star Wars show. Like, for me, honestly, the Book of Boba Fett was, other than those 2 episodes, it was pretty disappointing to me. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty disappointing. So, and even this, like I said, the first episode was great. But then I feel like it just started to go down, and they needed this. They needed this episode to shoot them back up top. For me personally, and that's what they did, and it was great. It was so good. I can't stop like just complimenting and saying how good it was. And then it ended with Luke in bed, and obviously Reva knows there is another child other than Leia, so definitely she's not making it out if she doesn't die. First of all, Qui-Gon was gone within like 30 seconds of being turned into a shish kebab. Well, I mean, I guess Obi-Wan fought Maul, and then we went over to Qui-Gon. But Qui-Gon was gone pretty fast. So Reva being alive to put the thing together, kind of I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do there. Anyway, so I don't know what they're going to do here with Reva. I don't know if she's gone, if she's just going to die on the planet, but like I don't see how she would make it out alive. Like, anyways, I think we've covered pretty much the whole premise of that episode, and like I said, amazing episode. Probably one of my favorite Star Wars episodes that we've seen in television so far. Vader done right, Obi-Wan done right, Reva, I liked her in this episode. I liked Reva, and the other 4 episodes, I couldn't give a about her. Like, I really didn't care about her. And this episode, although her being a little stupid trying to attack Vader like that, it's like Obi-Wan's not there. I know he's jetted off and he's still focusing on him, but it is nowhere near if Obi-Wan was physically there in person to try and shish kebab Vader. But she tried, and she got made a fool of, like she should be, like she should have been. No one can stand up to Vader. But I would like to know, of course, how you guys felt about it. Do you feel the same as me? Do you think this is one of the best Star Wars television episodes we've gotten so far? What did you think about the lightsaber fight? What did you think about Vader grabbing the ship and pulling it down and ripping it apart? I thought, like, most of this episode was amazing. Most of it was perfect. And like I said, there's probably 1 or 2 things that I would tweak. But overall, I think it is a 10 out of 10. So let me know what your guys' ratings are. And of course, if you'd like to help out with the channel, leaving a like and commenting of what you thought of this episode would do wonders. Subscribing, even better. It's been tough on YouTube recently, but this is something I love to do. So obviously the numbers don't hold me back from doing this, but it's always nice to see, you know, people liking and commenting and getting an extra couple subscribers. But of course, you guys just clicking on this video does wonders as well. So I just want to say thank you all for watching. I had an absolute blast with this episode. I'm so excited, A, to know what you guys thought about it, to read all your comments, and B, for next Tuesday at midnight, so we get the season 1. I'm not sure if there's a season 2 yet or not, but the season 1, episode 6, part 6 finale. And that's everything for me today. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day today. But, of course, may the Force be with you always.